Stefan has gotten a lot of attention for recently for his belief in conspiracy theories. So are you a conspiracy theorist at all?
Yeah. I've been, I've always had certain things that I, feel about that whole topic, but especially since joining the band, he's brought up so many things to me, and pretty disturbing what's going on out there.
Everybody has like kind of a different angle on what's the most important part of the whole conspiracy theories, because I'm more like the, I know there are cover-ups and deceptions and lies, and I think it's more based around like economic stuff and not really the whole, I'm not quite sure about the whole NWO and the big, global government stuff. So what's the most concerning part of it to you?
Recently, it's been just like local governments and the way California is handling things here, and how they're scamming, citizens out of, absurd amounts of money. I mean, it's not like a global issue, but obviously everybody knows California is horrendously in debt. The ways that they're finding out how to, get money from the people is, it's absurd, and it could also, it's putting people at risk. Like they're installing all these traffic lights and with speed cameras and all that stuff, the photo reinforcement, but they're actually changing and altering the yellow light to make them shorter to purposely get people to run the lights in order to get that $400 ticket. I don't know, for some reason it just really, really disturbs me what's going on.
And do you think that politics is inherently corrupt, or that some people come in with good intentions and then the system makes them that way?
I think they may think that they have good intentions, but I believe every politician is corrupt, no matter what. That's part of the game.
So, but I guess the ultimate question everybody has to ask, though, is what can we do about it?
Jeez. Move to a different country. I don't know. There's really nothing you can do about it, I don't think.
Well, I guess, Stefan says that awareness is really all that we can do, is, try to let people know that, this kind of stuff is going on, and that, maybe if enough people raise their voices, something will happen.
Yeah, definitely. And now there's actually a TV show on True TV with I think it's actually called Conspiracy Theory, where they're kind of trying to uncover things. But even that, I think, since it's on TV, it can only go to a certain extent. I don't fully believe everything that's on there, but they definitely bring up things for you to kind of investigate on your own, more than what they can get into on TV. So that's kind of a good avenue to start checking into it through that TV show.
So getting back to the music part, after the tour, I'm assuming you're going to be back at work on the Anix album, correct?
That's correct, yeah. Got to finish it.
And
so far, I've got about 6 or 7 songs ready to go, and we were kind of discussing doing, just like a 6-song album, but I've never done that previously, and I don't really want to start it now, so I'd rather just finish it and get a whole nother one out.
And again, a guess on a possible release date?
Definitely this year, but hopefully by summer.
Okay, and have you mentioned before about you're doing guitar parts for the new Apoptygma album too. Have you already done that, or is that something still to come?
We've kind of messed around with some ideas. Last time I was there in Norway, Stefan would show me an idea and then kind of discuss the direction we're going with it. And we're going to try something rather than me flying back and forth. We're going to do some of the tracks through the internet, where I'm going to record a clean guitar, send in a clean file, and then he's going to run it through an amp there, and then mic the amp. So it's technically like I'm playing the part, just a couple hours earlier. So we're kind of going to mess with that, and I guess just the direction of that new album will probably be more simplistic. It's still going to be electronic, just less elements to it.
So you've definitely got a lot going on all the time.
Yeah.
So how do you keep yourself from going a bit crazy with it all then?
Definitely going to the movies is probably one of my favorite pastimes. That and eating. Besides that, just I like dogs. So anytime I get to play with a dog, that's some much needed stress relief.
Now, and if you ever have any big time problems, though, we know you can always use those hidden superpowers that you have, and you haven't revealed to anyone. So here's a big question you probably won't be able to answer. Who is your favorite ultimate superhero?
As cliche as it is, it's going to have to be Batman. It's always been a toss-up between him, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. But I think the whole thing with the whole Batman idea is really sweet because it's realistic. There's nothing impossible about the idea. And you have to wonder if someone out there is doing something like that. Like, there has to be someone out there that's doing something like that. There's too many people with too much money for it not to happen. Because that's basically all it takes is, someone that can defend themselves and someone with money to build the needed, equipment to make it happen.
Well, and also you need ingenuity and intelligence and courage and kind of like being you. So you are, in a way, Batman. You're the Batman of music.
I'll take that.
So, and I know that as well as being an amazing musician, you are always also an amazing artist. I've seen some of your, little artwork you've done. So, have you ever thought about creating your own superhero? Anix Man?
No, I think Marvel and DC do a good enough job with it. I don't see anything that's missing from their lineup to have a need to add something to it. But I definitely like drawing those characters.
Well, maybe you should get together with Thomas from Apoptygma. He's also an amazing artist, cartoonist.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. He's really good.
So who knows? There could be an art project coming out of all this as well.
There we go. We could have a full artist lineup.
And you are going to be doing the art for the new Anix album?
Yeah.
Or the cover graphics?
Yeah, I have a photographer of mine that I'm working with for the cover shot. As far as the layout and all that stuff, I'll probably handle that part. That's always one of the fun parts for me.
And, well, I guess if you could pick one superpower to have, what would it be?
Probably infinite knowledge.
Oh, kind of like a Highlander thing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, seeing through walls and being able to fly, that'd be cool. But having a built-in Google encyclopedia in your head, that'd be also pretty worthwhile. But
even without any superpowers, I definitely think you are a hero of music and a hero of a human being. So,
thank you very much.